What's up guys, DuArktik here with another Marvel Strike Force video, and in this video we have some big news in regards to Battleworld, in regards to upcoming characters that possibly are gonna show up in Marvel Strike Force within 6 months, maybe a little longer than 6 months or so, but at least for me this is very exciting because these are characters that I have been waiting for a long time, and context of the game that I've been waiting for a long time. So we are going to look at some data mines and see what's coming based on these hints that the game is giving, that in the past these hints have materialized after some months. Based on all the teams that we already have coming soon, I'm not sure if it's going to be like something that can happen in 4 months or if it's going to be something that can happen in 8 months. But we might also get some hints of a new progression system based on what they are also hinting by. So we're gonna break down all this information from these data mines, so you have some idea of what the hell is going on. So as always, if you like the information on these videos, make sure you share it with your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure you subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and make sure you smash that like button like a boss. Okay, so first off, Battleworld. It's a world, right? It says in the word, it's a world. And one of the continents we are facing, one of the areas we are facing is the one with Null. And we already know that Scopely is working on next zone already. And the boss of the next zone supposedly is going to be an evil version of Sue Storm from the Fantastic Four. Now, with these data mines that we got today, literally last night, we also have the hints of a new area of Battleworld. So you can see right here, Arcadia, southern of Battleworld. So, I mean, if Battleworld is a globe, right, which we are assuming it is, then this will be down here below the Null area, right? So you can see we have different areas, so it would be no surprise that we would have one down here at the south. And Arcadia is definitely an interesting place. If you do the research about it, it's like a utopia, very highly advanced, and I think it showed up in the Marvel's movie. I think, I'm not sure, but I think so, where they have very developed the culture in terms of music and arts and so on. And a lot of the characters that we see referenced here, we already have in game. We have Dazzler, we have Nico Minoru, American Chavez, Captain Marvel. This one we still don't have. I think it's some kind of X-Men character that has like some insect powers or whatever. I don't remember her name. She's popular, but I don't remember her name. But this is a design completely opposite of what we have with Null and with the current Battleworld that we are facing. So I think that's cool. I think that every time you face a new boss, we have a completely different scenario. I think that's good. And hopefully we'll get maps that after we can use or face in Blitz or in other game modes, right? Because if you're gonna face only the Null map on that specific game mode, it's kind of a waste. So hopefully that's something that they will save to use somewhere else as well. Okay, now let's move on with the other data mines that we have. So this is the first hint, is Arcadia, but we have way more coming. We went through all these dialogue between the characters. We have multiple mentions of characters that are coming soon to the game. And you can see that we have Shi'ar. We have Shi'ar mentioned everywhere. Now, one thing is that we don't have still a lot of Shi'ar characters. We have Gladiator that is part of the Shi'ar Empire, but we still don't have any part of the royal family. So the same like in Humans, that they have the royal family, you also have that with Shi'ar. And you have Lalandra, that she is very connected with the Professor X, but you also have Deathbird, that is her sister, that is very interesting as well. So those are characters that could be coming in the future. Now, we have mentioned here of Summers. On the last data mines, we were talking about Summers and Havok. That is still going on, right? But now we are talking about a different Summers. We are talking about Corsair. And who is Corsair? So Corsair is the father of Cyclops and the father of Havok and Vulcan. So affiliations and relationships, affiliation with the Starjammers, and then we have the relatives and on the relatives we should have the children. So Scott Summers, which is Cyclops, Alex Summers, which is the Havok, I think, and then there is the Gabriel Summers, which I think it's Vulcan. I think it's in that order. I'm not 100% sure. There is another one, but this one does not matter, so we're gonna skip that. So Corsair, he used to be a pilot, and then he became a space pirate similar to Star-Lord and to the Ravagers, but it has his own unique team that is called the Starjammers. And the Starjammers, they are composed by different characters that have like this green guy that looks like the Hulk, then we have this fox lady, and then we have this guy with a sword. But as you guys can see, they only have 4 members on this picture. So the original team, it's like 4 members. I'm not sure if it has a 5 member, but you see something very interesting down that, which is Havok and Polaris. At some point in time, they were part of this team. And that's interesting because maybe instead of Havok going to the X Factor, which is possible, we don't know for sure, right? But instead of them going to the X Factor, they would go to the Starjammers. So we would have some rework to Polaris, and maybe we'd add 3 or 4 new characters for the Starjammer team, and she would be together with Havok, then Corsair and 2 others, or the Fox Lady, or the Lizard Guy, or the guy with a sword. I think the guy with the sword is the least relevant, but I'm not sure. So those are all interesting things, right? This would still allow the possibility for them to have the X Factor tag, and down the line we could have still more members to X Factor, because if I remember correctly, you still have the Strong Guy, you have Wolfsbane, I think, and there is another guy or girl or something that is also part of the X Factor, and we are just talking about the original members, right? Because after they have more members and less members and so on, so we could still have additions of those characters coming to the game. So it will be very interesting to see Polaris getting a rework, and instead of being X Factor rework, being a Starjammers rework. Would that be optimal? You guys let me know in the comments if you like that or not. I guess most people would not enjoy that. They would rather have a full X Factor team, but I could also see this happening. Okay, so for the last Datamines, and this is where we might get into something interesting, is that we have a reference to an item. And I'm going to tell you, on the Datamines there are different items that are not being used, but they are definitely waiting for something to happen. I'm not sure exactly what's going on, but yes. So this message right here, I need to call Fury. This logic diamond has Chuck's engram. So first off, Chuck is the name that they are using for Professor X. If someone knows about Professor X, but they don't have their full memory, for some reason they call him Chuck. And these logic diamonds, they are mentioned in Marvel lore as well. So the logic diamonds is some kind of technology that allows to save memories or the personality of someone in those diamonds. So it's a type of memory card. And in other games we have seen situations like this where you can expand the potential of the character. We had something like this in Marvel Future Revolution. It could be coming to Marvel Strike Force, or maybe this is the moments or memories or whatever system they were coming. Maybe they're switching it around to call it something else. But yeah, so diamonds could be different things, right? These type of diamonds, logic diamonds. It's kind of weird because already they have diamonds that are red stars for the characters, so they should call it something else. But you can see right here, a designer data shareholding device imported into X by the Shi'ar. So this is a Shi'ar technology, and as we develop this storyline where we are involving way more Shi'ar characters on the main Marvel Strike Force story, this could be part of some element. It could be like ISO8, it could be like something else. I don't know, it sounds interesting, but these are the Datamines that we have for you today. Definitely a few interesting picks in my opinion. I think the fact we have this reference for a new area of Battleworld. We have way more references to Shihar, we have references to Havok, Corsair, so this could be a Starjammers team or some kind of X-Factor rework or both, we don't know. And at the end we have also these new logic diamonds that could definitely influence on how you gear up your character, because once again there are assets in the datamines of the game that are still not being used, which might be on hold waiting for something to come up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to smash that like button, and if you found the video helpful, make sure to share it to your friends on Facebook and Discord. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe for more Marvel Strike Force content, and I'll catch you guys later.